Next up, Supercívicos. Diego Mendiburu will be pitching for us. Welcome, Diego.
Behold, this is Mexican urban infrastructure at its best. These are real images of Mexican streets, and yes, this is a taco place that is blocking 2 wheelchair ramps at the same time. I'll give you a number so you better understand the issue with Mexican cities. A recent academic study found out that 9 out of 10 pedestrian crossings in Mexico City are dangerous, and that's the capital. You can imagine the problem is way worse in other states of the country. We have to change that. Luckily for us, there is a group of comedians and former TV anchors that for more than 10 years have been doing content with humor and creativity to point these problems. They are called Los Supercívicos, and they have a massive audience, more than 2 million followers on social networks. But the thing is, we only have one team of Supercívicos that can be at one place at one time. So what do? That's where technology comes in. We launched Los Supercívicos mobile app, and we are creating a massive army of citizen journalists to change our cities. This is how it works. First, the user records a 30 seconds long geolocalized video about issues in their communities. And for us, video is very important because we want to hear the voice of the citizen. And we want them to tell us a story as if they were TV journalists. Then they categorize the video, and by doing that, they are helping us create a massive open database of issues in their communities. Then, of course, they can publish the story, the report, see, vote, and comment other users' stories. And finally, they can see other reports near their location so they can connect with their neighbors. But it's not only about the bad stuff. We have discovered the magic formula. We do special videos showing the before and after, the problem and the solution. And most of the times, the solutions are recorded by authorities themselves. So we are giving them, almost for free, space in our social networks so they can show up their good job they are doing. This has allowed us to sign special agreements with several local governments where they commit to reply to 100% of the reports made inside our app and increase the number of solutions each month. And of course, that has led to more users using our platform, and we have over 75,000 registered users by now. So what's next? We want to create an efficiency index to better measure how governments are doing inside our platform, and I'm pretty sure MIT will help us do that. And we are also experimenting with augmented reality, so users can create their ideal city inside our app. This is our team, and I'm pretty sure that with your vote, you will help us expand all over Latin America and all over the world. Thank you very much.
Thank you. We'll take some questions now. Judges? Who will take the first one? Matt?
Terrific presentation. Obviously, by highlighting different issues across the city, it requires government to ultimately respond. I know you talked about how you want to come up with an efficiency index, but can you give us some idea right now in terms of how governments are responding when you have the public highlighting various issues that need to be fixed?
Yeah, there are several ways they respond. The first one is with a comment. So if you upload a report, a story, they immediately have to reply with a text. And sometimes we understand budgets are limited. So we believe that something quite basic and that completely changes the relationship between citizens and authorities is just a thank you very much. We have received your report, and we are channeling it through the respective team that will solve your problem. But then sometimes the circle completes, and they record themselves, or even the citizen himself or herself records the authorities solving the issue. And that way we can tell this successful story, this circle of positive change in our cities. And finally, we're making sort of a competition. So we tell the majors, you invite another mayor so he or she can be the next one joining us and signing a collaboration agreement. So if you don't do it, you feel out of the party.
Monica.
So mine is a bit of a follow-up question in terms of what is that ratio? What is the ratio between the problems that have been reported and the problems that have been solved? With the question really being, people want to see outcomes, and they'll use your platform for as long as they think it's effective. So what's that ratio between the before and the after?
Right now, we have solved over 300 issues, but our database is around 85,000 reports. So yeah, it's a small percentage. But more and more governments are approaching us because this is, you know, politicians want recognition. And obviously they are quite practical. They believe that as long as we tell a good story about them, they will get more votes and get re-elected. So this is a very healthy circle. And the citizens themselves see the work the major is doing, and hopefully it will be a very healthy relationship.
Another question, Anna?
So the other element that is critical is this civil engagement and having people report what they see and hopefully have Supercívicos fix it. How do you account for, I guess, technology and infrastructure? Not everybody owns a smartphone in Mexico and in some of the other countries you're hoping to expand to. So how do you get that citizen buy-in and engagement?
Yeah, well, of course, right now, most of the mayors and the cities that are using our platform are cities that are very well connected at the moment. But the thing is, obviously, the price of smartphones is getting lower, and some local governments are also putting free Wi-Fi hotspots everywhere. But now we also have a draft option inside our app. So you can even record a video, save it for 12 hours, and then upload it once you are at your home, at our office. And for us, it's important to put that window of 12 hours because we don't want fake information or misleading information, maybe something that you recorded 1 year ago and then you upload it. No, it just lasts 12 hours and then it gets deleted.
Thank you very much, Diego.